Welcome all to Legends of Raspia, the comedy fiction fantasy real play role-playing podcast with its own unique game, which is designed for anyone to pick up and play, with easy rules to remember like breathing restores 10 skill points, but snuggling your familiar restores 15. So pull up a chair, let down your hair, spend a few talks with that old Bardfox. Last time on OLoR, our heroes were bequested. I don't care that doesn't mean to bestow a quest. I'm changing the language, it's an art. Our heroes were bequested to prank the odious Jojo Coco. They spent pretty much the whole episode coming up with pranks and drinking, but they ended up eventually leaving the bar to find some of the red bears to harmfully insult the doorman. And they were successful. We pick up exactly there. Fuck. I just spilled my entire super quantity mega gulp iced matcha ube frattatado with oat milk on the controls. It'll probably be fine.
There. All right. Shall we? Let's book it. Book it to the line.
Agility test.
34.
26.
Y'all fucking dust them. This guy's like, I'm right here. There's no way they're gonna. And you guys just Usain Bolt the fuck out. Is that still relevant? Anyway, so you guys, you make your way toward Killhinch. We'll say you both have an action before you arrive there. Is there anything you'd like to do? Otherwise, you can bank it, or you can take a breath to regain some skill points. It's up to you.
I'm gonna bank it, baby.
If I hide now, will I stay hidden? And as we're like getting up to him?
Theoretically, it will change the rolls leading up to it, so it just adds difficulty. Think about it like, the difference between like walking up casually to something and like...
Yeah.
Sure.
But
I am also pulling
Yeah.
if we can distance ourselves, then I am trying to be a little bit louder.
How close are we to the place?
Right around the corner.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick hide and then just try to stick to the shadow so I can get up close and tie his boot laces together as, assuming he's standing outside.
Okay,
Yeah.
You said a quick hide?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yep, that takes a 2-action task of hiding down to the 1. So let's go ahead and roll another AGL BLZ.
Alright, that is a 26.
Another resounding success. You can tell you are very much in your element as you are running. Realize how close you are to your destination.
And I'll kind of ease up a little bit and let Eeny get ahead of me. That way I'm, still the people following us behind us can kind of still see me, that sort of thing. And then ideally, Eeny can go up ahead a little bit and do the thing.
Cool. All the while still gaining ground on the verbal adversary that you once clashed horns with. You guys roll a perception as you come around the corner in your previously described manner.
18.
All right.
So, although this particular section of your plan was very well thought out, unfortunately, the person who is sitting there is not Jojo Coco. That it is, in fact, a sleeping security guard. That said, the top hat that Jojo Coco is putting all of the names of the signups in is still sitting there.
Alright, I'm gonna continue hiding. I'm gonna pull out one of the names. Can I scratch it out? I don't have a pen.
Manifest one.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get a pen.
All right, think penish thoughts.
It's a 7.
Okay, cool. E-core test in case that changes anything.
Is that a Sean Connery reference? Penish?
Penish.
I'll take the penis, my dear.
That's right. The penis, my dear.
Penis, my dear. And yeah, I can't even do Sean Connery anymore, so I wonder what my voice is gonna turn into.
Probably because he's dead.
I just wanted to let that moment hang for a second. All canon, as you come around the corner, you do your best to manifest a pen, but you see kind of a feather appear for a second, and you're like, but then it's gone. You're like, there is no pen.
Well, I'm gonna try again.
Cool.
Maybe, I
Eeycore
mean,
test.
there's got to be one around, right?
Oh yeah.
We can do either a perception to see if there's one around, or an Eeycore to see if you can manifest it. That'll be up to you.
Well, they're both flat rolls, so I'm just gonna stick with the Eeycore.
Right on.
A little bit better. 11.
Unfortunately, this is this time you get the ink. You get a little thing of ink. What do they call the thing that you put ink in? The well. You get a little ink well for a second, but again, that disappears.
There. Well.
You didn't ink very well.
Ink it through, man.
Oh no. Let that ink in.
You guys are nubbing me the wrong way.
What quill you do?
I have great disdain for this bit.
Uh-huh.
That's all of them. So, you guys, does anyone have any actions left, Feaubear? I believe you still have 2.
Yeah, but I'll hand him off to Eeny so that he can kind of keep on keeping on with the hat, maybe.
Very cool.
I feel like that's our best.
Yeah. All right. So Eeny is gets the nod from Fo, and he's just like, all right. And he's sick of trying to reach into the sack, so he's just gonna take a look around for a pen.
Okay, cool.
14.
Yeah, sure enough. There's a small sitting right next to the top hat there on this other stool. There's a small pile of little pieces of scrap paper, and sure enough, yeah, there's a writing utensil right there.
Cool. Well, I'm just gonna write Jojo's name down. Jojo, what's his name's?
Coco.
I keep wanting to say Siwa, but I know that's
Different JoJo.
yeah, I'm gonna write his name down and toss it in the hat.
Cool. Both of you take a bit, because again, this is you want to make your players laugh, make a plan. This is cool. I like where this has gone. And as Spencer Crittenden would say, that happens.
Infamously.
This will bring us to a PRC PLZ. By the way, as you came around the corner, there was no one else in the line. This is why this person, the security guard, appears to be sleeping. Where do we go from here, though? Do you guys intend on continuing through the cash door?
I mean, we might as well, because we got these guys chasing us for no reason now.
Yeah, right.
That's fair. That's a good call.
Yep. Through the
Cool.
cash door.
So, making your way through the cash door, we give ourselves a perception test.
17 again.
7.
Well, he's had a very long Forceman day. He's just not feeling particularly perceptive just yet. But that being said, you guys push your way through the heavy cash door and you make your way in. Now, what you hadn't noticed before as you come up to where it kind of tees off both ways and then enters into the stage arena, there was a quote that says, "The moment you do an advertisement, you forever forsake your artistic integrity." Underneath it, it says Hicks. And as you walk into the auditorium, you hear silence. No one on stage is talking. Okay, welcome back from our ad break. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back. So, next on our list, we have Hodjarp. Terrible handwriting. Hodjarp, ladies and gentlemen. And an idea comes out very nervously. It's like... Everyone's like, oh my god, that was fucking sick. What even was that thing? It makes a whole big thing. And so Hinch goes on to begin interviewing, and you guys go to an open table. As the crowd is kind of reaching that point where you're right, halfway through Act 3, if you will. They can tell they're still having a great time, but they've been in there cheering and enjoying for a while. So the show isn't quite coming to a close, but it's got those Twilight act feelings, you know what I'm saying? And you guys have 2 actions.
Can we look? Can we see if JoJo's in the crowd or hanging about?
Yeah, let's do a perception for the old JJCC.
You know how well perception's working out for me.
Yeah, well, first you don't succeed.
This is a 3.
I'll take a look around too. 15.
Okay, cool. We'll roll that into the same roll. And you don't physically see anything that would indicate JoJo Coco's whereabouts. However, you've also been in Forspa, quote, longer, not that time's necessarily linear comparable. You've been in Forspa longer than Feaubear, and your agility's a little bigger. It's not relevant, but I like to bring it up. And you realize that, staple of the show is still going on. Where would we want to be? That son of a bitch is in the green room.
Well,
You each have an action.
let's say we go check out the green room.
Yeah, can't hurt.
I mean, it can. Literally anything can.
Yeah.
If you try hard enough. So let's go in with a better attitude than that, and hopefully we get beat up a little bit.
I think we're into different things.
I don't know what that means. All right, green room.
Trope, as you guys go walking confidently up toward the stage, you feel a tiny, adorable paw/hand grab the backs of you. And what do you mean you guys are gonna go to the green? Like, you're just gonna go jump up on stage? You already got almost kicked out for heckling. If security sees us, we're fucked. So what do you got? What do you mean you're gonna go into the green room?
I mean, is there no other way in?
You have to go
Just
on
through
stage.
I don't really know. I mean, to get into the green room, I hate to be the boy who cried perception test, but
All right. Well, yeah. Let's take a look around and start looking through doors. Maybe.
Yeah.
okay. Let's have you both do a perception test as you go. Just kind of, excuse me, would you? Kind of wandering through the crowd, casually looking around.
This one's a 15.
I got a 10.
Success. So, you recognize that there are no public doors that lead directly to the green room. However, as Trope says, look, I think this is a bad idea. I'm gonna go piss on it, as I say where I'm from. Good luck, you two. Love you, but good luck. You guys are making your way toward the bathrooms, restrooms, piss rooms, and let's do a
Water closet.
The shitters.
The shitters, thank you. I fucking love Eeny.
Yeah, we're on our way to the water closet.
What? Are you? We got blues on us still. What do you need water for? Who keeps it in a closet? What the fuck?
So it doesn't get sun exposed.
You're in the W baño, which is El Baño, but for winners. Thank you. That's my next bit. Anyway, so you guys roll a perception test as you make your way to the aforementioned room.
14.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh! Something about the next contestant that gets pulled out of the 20-sided dice-shaped bucket miraculously calls to you. Of course, do you happen to have the thing pulled up before we get into
I sure do.
I rolled a 14.
Oh, you mean that? Oh. You and all of your friends hear a sudden whump from within your packs. All PCs gain 5x food.
Cool. That can be drink.
That can be what?
That can be drinks, too. You guys, if you have whichever drink you'd like, you can.
I have 15 cactus berries now.
I have 5 blues.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very cool. Cactus berries. That's fucking awesome. Okay. Okay, thank you. Welcome to the stage. I don't know what this says. It says OLoR intro. OLoR intro. And a dusty-looking idea, the shape of a monologue, kind of slumps its way to the microphone. Very tiredly looks out and goes, Legends of Raspia! The podcast wherein we play the tabletop RPG that we ourselves invented. And begins to go on a little bit into other things, and the whole crowd is like, I like this, don't know why, but it's brilliant. I'm a big fan of this. Everyone's freaking TF out, and something about it is so familiar to one strange, disconnected and abstract part of you guys.
It's alluring. It's really funny.
I've got deja vu.
Right? Yeah, I feel like it breaks the ice, kind of like, you know, sort of gets everyone, and it's nice to have something that's serialized. I don't know where this intro's going, but
it's welcoming, it's inviting, it's quippy, and it changes every week. Wow.
You know,
Did you say
loving consistency.
Did he say they invented a game?
Right, that's cool. It's cool that they bring that up in the first line.
I want to know more about that.
Me too. Yes, thank you. Good point. Very good point. So he gets the intro, which is under 60 seconds, like any Kill Hinch bit must be. The intro gets done, and Hinch, standing ovation. Look, I don't know where you come from or what you are, but that was one of the best, the best thing we probably heard all night. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? They're all like, oh, that's really cool, bring it back. And so as there's a gleam in this dusty old idea's eye, it looks over and through the chance of perhaps miracles, makes eye contact with a couple of Raspians. It's like points, and Hinch is like, what is this? Do you know these two? Why, they're doing this, like they really have to go to the potty. What are they? Oh, potty, that's another one. Anyway, hey, what's this? I'm just gonna be frank with you, intro. You're going to the green room. Are these your friends? What is this? What am I seeing here? And without being able to say anything other than the words within the intro, it goes, oh, and points at you.
Oh, hi, we're Raspians.
Yeah.
Raspian. I feel like we've had a lot of Raspians, but I get a lot of contestants, and I don't remember your faces necessarily, so I tell you what, OLoR intro. Let's do a chance test. See if you can bring your friends with you. We'll find out here.
Come on, they're really good. You know, they're so good that you just want to bring other people. 12.
19.
I got an 11. So, Hinch is like, look, you got groupies. I respect that. Clearly you're a professional. You're going somewhere, that's for sure. I tell you what, go ahead, you can bring your friends. Go ahead and bring them into the green room with you, and when the show wraps up, we'll talk about maybe some deals, maybe about linking you up with an Enfu, you know? This is, you've just killed it on a huge show where we can make things happen for ideas. That's sort of what we do. So, anyway, have fun. Security, go ahead and let the little glowing rat and the nips guy, they're fine. Let them through.
Yeah, we are fine.
Security's like, it's through the banyo. So you guys at least know that you were on the right track.
It's always through the bathroom?
It's always through the banyo, man. Every green room. Here's the thing, if you ever go to a venue and you want to know where the artists are, just burst open every stall door. You'll find them.
The true artists like Eeny.
Yeah.
Right. You have 2 actions if you'd like. Otherwise, we can bank those and move on. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bank. Bank them.
Okay, cool. So you guys have double banked. You are going to make your way past and through the baño into the back door of the green room to meet the OLoR intro. And let's do a perception as you do so.
12.
16.
Okay. So you guys are like, wow, that was crazy lucky. We just got lucky as hell, miraculously lucky. And as you're pushing your way through the door, Hinch is like, we're gonna go ahead and pull out the very last name of the entire night, our last performer. So give it up for Feaubear Dongodiere.
What?
And so, Feaubear, everyone's kind of clapping and they're tired. You know, it's a tough show to close out. But in this particular case, you did sign up and you did get lucky. Do you want us to come with you, Feaubear? What are you thinking?
No, I got this.
Okay. He clutches onto Eeny. It's like, I'm so scared.
I mean, Eeny, you can come up if you want, but.
Oh no, you got this. I trust you.
Don't take Eeny.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? Shit on the stage?
Right. I mean, but you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Maybe I did worse than that.
Just don't throw any knives at me.
No promises? He gives you a little tap on the hiney. He goes, good luck.
Thanks, bud.
Am I in trouble? No, okay, we're good. Whew.
No, we're there. It's fine.
Good. And as you make your way up after good gaming with your friend, the crowd falls silent. It is an open table. You do have 2 actions, and all eyes are on you, Dongodiere.
All right. So, how's everyone doing tonight? That's great. Cool. Good. So I'm going to show you a little bit of something that I like to call mixology. Woo!
And the band, like the drummer's cool, so the drummer's gotta like.
Thanks, bud. All right, so I'd like to scoop up like people in the front row. I'll just take whatever. I'd like to, because I saw that Eeny did like the red-blue drink thing earlier. So I'd like to just like scoop up drinks on my way up to the stage, basically.
Power move.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on.
So like 1 red, 1 blue, and then an empty glass, and I'll just, and I'm a professional, so I can carry 3 glasses. I can carry 3 glasses in 1 hand, even.
You give this guy a sippy cup, but he was handing things with 3 hands. He's telling him to grab it with 2 hands. Now he's grabbing 3 with 2 hands. Anyway, please go on. So that happens. You are collecting them from the crowd who, all the literal spotlight is on you as you're walking up. And as we've mentioned before, they're pretty afraid of Hinch. So they're all like, ooh, you took my drink. That's fine. I'll go get another drink. Let's see who this guy is.
Hinch, good to see you. Hinch, always a pleasure. So first things first.
He checks his watch.
We've got your empty glass here. Watch as I combine 2 potent beverages to make a brand new beverage.
Gas! Whisper, whisper.
So you take the hologrammarian red and the hologrammarian blue, and you pour them in together in equal parts, and you get
Eeny Ortease.
Fuck. Oh. Can I break the bank?
Yes.
Since you haven't revealed your results yet?
Exactly.
Okay. So 7 plus 11 is in my bank. So yeah, 18.
Because of the breaking of the bank, this goes over well. And you make, instead of blue or red, you make fucking purple, bro.
Whoa!
I made purple!
Eeny's fucking impressed.
Everyone is like, what the fuck? No one can believe it. There are 3 colors of drink. As far as I'm concerned, you can get yellow or red. What the fuck? Everyone's losing it. Beats the hell out of your recipe on a string. That's for sure.
I I've never even heard of that color before.
Whoa! Get it up for him, ladies and gentlemen! Woo!
Hinch, do you want a sip? You want to have the first sip?
Well, that depends. What's it do?
I don't know.
Influence test.
7.
You take a sip and maybe I'll take a sip.
All right, I chug it.
E-core test, this is reactionary. It will not cost one of your actions.
12.
Your next E-core test gains 7 advantage. It's better than your average 5, and it is specific to E-core.
Okay.
But purple
Elective.
is good. Purple is the drink of force-spin wizards. I'm allowed to say wizards because we're not on Raspia. Might take full advantage of that.
Bird. So,
You now have that recipe. So on a string in your pack, which is accessible, it now reads the exact recipe of how to make purple. And go ahead and take a bit, because well played. It's not easy to impress this crowd. Kill Hinch is a fickle mistress.
I'm Forcepa's first mixologist.
And the crowd's still applauding. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a testament to the show and the will that runs through it. We were just about to let you into the green room, weren't we?
Yeah.
And what happened? You were gonna make your way there anyway. What's your name, little idea?
Feaubear Dongodiere, you just said it.
That's right, it says it right here on the... Have you been on the show before? Why do I know you're... Why do I look at you and get angry?
Yeah, I've been on the show once before, making other sorts of recipe drink things. You don't need to worry about it really, but, some recipes are just better than others.
Well, I meet a lot of ideas coming through here. Where are you from?
I'm from Raspia, as the OLoR intro mentioned, yeah.
Also from Raspia. Well, that's wild.
I know, it's a great place to be from,
Ladies and gentlemen, give him one more big hand. Let's get him back in the green room. Who knows? This could very well lead to realization for you. We do a lot of big things on this show.
Thank you. This one's dedicated to Trope.
Influence test.
Thank you for listening to Ope Legends of Raspia. Things are fine here in the credits. Totally fine. There's almost no trace of my embarrassingly large beverage on these controls. And if you are only enjoying the show from an audio realm, then things are great. There's absolutely nothing wrong, my darlings. Ope Legends of Raspia is brought to you by Bardfox. The game Legends of Raspia is created and designed by Han Blackheart and Rik Tahee. The Raspian mythology is created by Han Blackheart with notable contributions from the collective creators and friends of Bardfox. Eeny Ortease is played by Justin Kelenqest. Feaubear Dongodiere is played by Rik Tahee. Game moderation and all other characters are played by Mr. Han Blackheart. OLoR is edited and mixed by Rik Tahee. Music written and performed by Han Blackheart. Artwork by Xanthe Blackheart. All those social media links can be found in the episode descriptions, including our Patreon. As always, good luck back there on Earth.